great stories that define our state's character. Here's Kevin Mackey with this week's Montana Moment, brought to you by Montana Chevy Dealers.
The Double Front has been serving patrons at the same location on 2 streets in Missoula since 1909. Since 1961, that's 61 years ago, the same families owned and operated the cafe and bar known for its southern fried chicken. In the heart of downtown, they keep it simple, and Kevin Mackey has our Montana Moment.
Whether customers are served inside the restaurant or call it in for takeout, every order is written down and displayed on a monitor above the fryer. It saves time.
We'll have it ready in about 25 to 30 minutes. Gives us a little time to get it breaded up and in the fryer and to pull it, get some fries on it, and get it in a bag for it to go order or out to the table for an eat-in order.
It's really, really cold, and so nothing sounded better than Double Front chicken.
Jason Herndon's grandpa, Gene Herndon, taught him that simplicity is more.
We keep it simple. We don't need all the fancy, how many spices can you throw into a pot.
That doesn't mean there isn't a secret to Double Front chicken.
The recipe is...
Here's Jason's dad, Lex Herndon.
It was actually the recipe when we bought the place. The trade secret that came with the purchase of the business.
Lex's folks, Gene Herndon was his dad, bought the Double Front Cafe and Bar in 1961. Lex was 8 years old.
I started working here when I was 13. My birthday gift. He handed me an apron.
Originally, Gene partnered with his brother Harold in the Double Front, but Harold had a chance to buy a bar their dad once owned.
And so Dad cashed Harold out so he could go to the Union Club in Bonner.
The Union Club became Harold's Club, another Missoula area landmark. Gene had been a Burlington Northern Railroad man, so buying a restaurant and bar next to the tracks was a comfortable fit.
He kind of nicknamed it the Working Man's Supper Club, and he called the bar the 1356 Club. And the 1356 is the number on the locomotive down here at Circle Square where they have Farmers Market.
The Double Front was built in 1909.
In 1909, it was built as a bar and cigar shop and a pool hall.
Imagine years ago, passenger trains passing east and west with stopovers and the Double Front just down the street.
When the trains would stop, they'd get customers that would come over and they'd grab a cigar and drink a beer and then walk back over because the train would stop for about 20 minutes.
Travelers, miners, loggers, railroaders all came in on the rail.
The business straddles 2 major streets, thus its name, the Double Front.
There's no alley in the block, so it's 121 West Railroad, 122 West Alder.
This is the front door to Double Front Chicken on Alder Street. And this is the front door to Double Front Chicken on Railroad Street.
On the Alder side, the family still uses the original delivery chute,
where there's a chute to slide the chickens down into the processing room.
In the kitchen, there's a dumbwaiter. The upstairs crew sends a salad down to the bar in the basement where bartender Leslie Hyatt retrieves it.
I've been here for 26 years. I started right out of college and kept working here.
Jason couldn't wait to start working here.
I was 16 when I started here. I've always been interested in the family business. It was my first job, and I'm still here 30 years later.
Lex was a Missoula police officer. After more than 21 years, he retired from the department, and he and his wife, Joyce, bought the business from his folks.
The day my dad got the buy-sell between me buying him out, the next day it caught fire.
It took a year of remodeling to get back up and running, but they did. It can't hurt that father and son are best friends.
He's my best buddy. As a matter of fact, his nickname is Bud.
We call each other Bud or Buddy, just because we enjoy each other's company so much.
Jason says his dad's trying to retire. He jokes that he's fired his dad once and he quit twice, but he keeps coming back.
And I want to quit, but I don't know where to go when I get up in the morning.
So don't look for any changes in family staffing anytime soon.
I mean, I've been coming here for, well, ever since I could drive.
Dennis Service says he has Double Front on speed dial.
Our bread and butter is all of our repeat customers. In a way, it's kind of like a social event. I wonder who's going to stop by today.
For us, he says, it's the excitement of seeing an old friend. Kevin Mackey, NBC, Montana.